Tired of snapping two Chrome windows side by side and dealing with that hassle? What if you could view two pages in one tab? No extra windows needed. Chrome's new split view does exactly that. Chrome's split view allows you to view two pages side by side in the same window. Gives me this nice little slider bar here to resize each side. Chrome's split view rolled out in late 2025, so most people should have it by now. But if not, go ahead and check for an update. It should be available. In order to access Quick View, there's a few steps, a few different ways that we can actually access it. The first way is with a right click. I can right click on the tab, add tab to new split view. I could open up a second tab. Let's go 2 tabs here. And I can shift click or control click, right click on those two, and add those two, and it'll combine those two. So if we took those out, and let's go ahead and take a couple over here. Got a couple keyboard pages open, and if I control click, I now have both tabs selected, and I can right click and add to group or to split view, and now I have the split view. I have both of them available to me. I also have the option here to click on the split view, and it's going to give me some options. I can separate the views, close the left, close the right, reverse the views. Let's go ahead and separate those views for now. Another option is when I'm opening up a link on a page, I can choose to open it up in a split view. Right click, open link in split view. Now I have both pages open. Once I have a split view set up, new split view, I get an extra icon up here next to the address bar. I can click on that. I have the options: separate the views, close the left, close the right, or reverse the views. I can also right click on that, pin it. Now I'll have that available to me when I'm on a non-split page, and I can click it to set one up. A pretty neat feature that Chrome has available to us is to drag and drop in order to create one. So I can pick up a tab and I can drag it to the left side. No, not that. Right over here. You see how everything shifts? I have that. Pop it back out. Separate those views. Then I can grab this one and I can pick it up. It'll go back to settings. I can bring it over to the right-hand side. There you go. See, it says create split view. Drag that on there and it'll put it on the right-hand side. You might not have that drag and drop option, and so there is a settings for it. I go to Chrome : settings, and in the top, I just type in split view. Brings me down here to the allow split view drag and drop. If that's turned off for you, go ahead and turn it on, and you'll have that drag and drop option where I can now take it. If you want to separate them, as I've shown a couple times, you can right click on the tab and you can choose arrange and then separate the views. Alternatively, you can click on here, the little split view button, and separate the views there. A couple other things that are worth noting when you've got two of them split is the close left, close right. So I can get that from here. If I'm up here on the tab bar, I can right click, close left, close right. I also have the option to click either one of the X's in the top, close one of those. I also have an X at the bottom of the page that I can use. Bunch of options available to me. As you're using Chrome and you're navigating around the internet, you might quickly want to open up a split view. You can use Shift-Alt-In to quickly open up a split view. You'll be able to select your new tab right over here, some recent pages in there, and I can click and view that. One of the big questions I had when I started using this is, why would I want to use a Chrome split view when I can simply split my windows into two like I've been doing for ages now. And it took me a little bit of digging around to really see what it might be. There's some technical things that happen when we create a new window. From a Windows perspective, I've allocated a certain set of memory to that window and processing power to it. Keeping it in a single browser reduces that overhead. I also have less user interface around to deal with. So this little split here is all I have, and I can slide it around. That keeps me in the same window, so I don't have this edge around it to deal with, and I can move it quickly as I need to. Something that I wasn't aware of is that the window snapping in Windows is not very accurate. This is a little bit more accurate as far as pixels on the browser window goes. We also don't have to worry about losing context. I don't have to switch out of the browser and then back into the browser. I don't have to move around as much. I stay in here and I can have the tabs that I want all right here. When I have a bunch of tabs open, I can also make sure that I have clarity. These two are grouped together in a single tab. And I can actually put these into a tab group and it'll keep those in there. Add to tab group, new group. It'll collapse them down all in the same. Put that right back up for me. They're still grouped together. It's also really helpful when you're trying to compare two things quickly. Looking at two different products here, happen to be keyboards from Corsair. And if I'm looking at the specs and the different parts of it, I can see them right here. I can scroll. Maybe I need to quickly just, let me see a little bit more on that one, a little bit more on this one, back and forth, available to me. That's Chrome Split View. Easy, built-in, and effective. Try it out today. If this helped, like and subscribe for more tech tips that fit a busy lifestyle. For those already using Chrome Split View, let me know how you're using it in the comments. Bonus tip, Chrome has a keyboard shortcut for jumping into split view. In Windows and Linux, it's Shift-Alt-In. For Mac, it's going to be Command-Option-In. And if you've got a Chromebook, it's Control-Alt-In.